Good morning, folks. This is Naim Hassan. I'm back. Just had a bit of a technical glitch. So let's go through the disclaimer once again. Anything which will be discussed in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. And now we are going to continue our conversation from previous live before we hit this technical glitch. So what we were talking about, that the European markets are very much trading at 3 weeks high. The reason because the European markets are trading at 3 weeks high is investors are high on stimulus hopes. What do we mean by that? In very simple English, investors and traders are hoping for more help from the government, which will help to run the smaller to medium-sized businesses, which is going to drive this stock market. Now, remember, we have a track record of that because since the start of this year in March, when the stock market started to rally, that is pretty much what we have seen with respect to the stock market. Now, given the fact that the European markets are sitting at 3 weeks high, not to mention the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, both of them are set to record 2 weeks of consecutive gains. Now, before these 2 weeks, we had 4 weeks of massive sell-off. So I had to go back more than 6 weeks or a month and a half to see the stock market coming up to see some sort of a similar price gain. Right now, the US markets, and by that I mean the S&P, the Nasdaq, and of course the Dow Jones, they are sitting at 1 month high or even much higher levels than that. Now the question of course is, are we going to continue to see these upward momentum, or will we see some sort of a downward shift from here? Well, the answer is very, very simple. If and when, well, if we refer to when, that when is going to be before the US election, because now Donald Trump has clearly stated that yes, the negotiations are back on track with respect to stimulus. So the hopes are quite high that we will have another stimulus package. And if we do get a stimulus package, there's only one way for the stock market to go. So for you guys, that is a massive opportunity, because even now the stock market where it is trading is going to look enormously cheap, because when the stock market will start taking previous highs out of its equation. So provided that we do get a stimulus package, the stock market is going to continue its journey to the upside, and that will remain your primary focus going into next week as well. As for today, we do not have any substantial, any meaningful economic data on the calendar. So once again, the focus will remain about the fiscal policy help. As long as we get more positive news, the stock market will continue to rally. Now, some of the stocks that I wanted to discuss with you guys, I wanted to present as an opportunity, is Rolls-Royce. We have seen the biggest substantial gains on the track record. We've never ever seen such substantial gains for Rolls-Royce in its history of trading. So what we are really looking at is Rolls-Royce price moved from 100 level, from 100 to all the way to 225 in less than a week. So basically, you would have more than doubled your money if you would have invested in Rolls-Royce in this particular week. That is a substantial opportunity as an investor or a trader. Now, to finish off, the last thing that we wanted to focus is Bitcoin. Bitcoin prices have moved above their 50-day moving average. The last time it happened or it occurred was back in August, the 31st of August, when Bitcoin price crossed above the 50-day simple moving average. The reason why that is very important, because institutions and smart money pays enormous amount of attention to this. Last time it happened, when the price moved above the 50-day moving average, the price moved nearly $4,000 in an upward direction. And a similar price move can certainly happen, because right now the price is trading for one Bitcoin at $10,500 US approximately. And if we add a similar price move, which we experienced previously this year, that means Bitcoin price can easily touch $14,000 in this particular move. That's all for today. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.